It melts away the frosty gray of winter and blooms in blasts of color. Blue sky, yellow sun, green grass, white leather, and red thread.
Excursion here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up, gotta pay up, put it down for 'em. Still with your day ones, can't forget where you came from. Where you came from, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Came a long way from underpaid. Took the long way to make 'em wait. Quick as summer in a hurricane. Flipping work, dishing plates. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still broke. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word while you're here? When it's time to be young, will you put it down? I put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down. Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to a real life. Oh, what's your word when you're here? When it's time to be young, will you put it down for 'em?
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch.
No way.
Bring what you got. I'm going to the top.
Hey.
You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top.
You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them coats, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my boy. When I gotta get that first one shot before that you from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Hopping out that truck with these nibblers looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions, talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't with us. They know we ain't been dangerous. If you think you with my squad, better hang it up. We been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We been grinding hard on the
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
Archer.
I woke up on the right side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, you tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my, put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, I'd rather be up in them, nah, I'm just playing but I'm serious, Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. It's a slippery slope. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need. You can catch us in our sunset. Yes, we be swinging on the Porsche. Or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this for no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in when no days off.
Really?
You can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the
Get him back.
I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do what should be. You can do
dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. Just always stay in between the lines. Mama said be quiet, but you can see something like. Just always say things for your health. Now I can't remember how to think for myself. I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down.
Oh no, we're not having this. Not today.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Throw, don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa.
Oh,
Try
hell
to see
no.
me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter.
Something's
Peter
wrong.
Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button. Kim Jong. Roll through. Looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Throw, don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay!
Aston Martin,
Push button motor, yeah. Migos on the ice, yeah. Oh, don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover.
You're all my backups. What's in the hat?
Starts to be yeah, maybe it's time. You can't stick to the highways, it's suicide. I'm welling up with excitement again. The apex resolves, you need to tell your friends. Come and see me, yeah, baby, let's cry. Sad in face, in some worlds we'd be too kind. Nature's subjected to fires again. Falling for my independence.
Someone's missing on my team. Where's Bader at? They did not. They did. Dang.
We all come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap and there's no comfort fitting in. A fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death.
Oh my god, quit messing up my rotation. Oh, resistance fine. Fuck.
Crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
There.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm bad, ooh, there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want,
I don't think so, Donaldson.
you need. Welcome to the show.
Why not?
Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of
God
the
damn.
greats.
Just odd, Joe.
Lion strong as iron with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need.
They do not.
Welcome to the show. Get ready for the
Oh
major
my
leagues.
god.
All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing.
Paul DeYoung. Bring up.
All my life I said I'm gonna
Send down.
be great. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here,
Suckers.
nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing.
What's up my whole rotation?
All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest.
Why not?
It's the real thing.
Now we're gonna play ball. You guys suck all fuckers out. Don't care who they are, but I'm gonna suck every fucker out.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. And now Bryce Harper. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting
In
third.
2 pitches. You can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals nothing in the. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center
First
fielder,
pitch of the at-bat.
Lorenzo.
Low for ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Archer's ready. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Baez into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So next to bat for St. Louis, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Freddie Freeman.
And 1 count, and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Braun. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up for 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count even at 2-2. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And it's quickly 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's close.
3-2 now.
What?
Another full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first at bat in the inning. First pitch on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Javier Baez. This is line to left. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Braun at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. And Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Center fielder.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High pop up. Carpenter is there, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. Into the box now, Yadier Molina looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chris Archer.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Fielder, number 3.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop.
Heading out toward shallow right. Harper giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. In is Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
No balls and a strike to count. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. No balls and 1 strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Arcia at second with 2 down. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the... Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ben Zobrist.
Hit sharply on the ground. Aguilar is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third
one away now, and here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air to right center. Bader comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ben Gamel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Shaw at second. Aguilar at first. One gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Archer comes set. First pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand. Jacob Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. In the air now out to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher.
Got for St. Louis. The pitcher, number 25, Chris Archer.
Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
I also want to give a shout out to H2O.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
My 2 favorite YouTubers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
I want to give them a shout out
to. It's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Making good videos, funny videos. My favorite
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
For the Cardinals,
tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Jesus Aguilar is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off.
God dang it.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4.
What?
It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. First delivery to him on the way.
first baseman.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesus Aguilar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Manny Pena will look for some 2-out magic as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Snap throw from the catcher. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard hit at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter when we talk about best hitters in our sport.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Number 11. Short-term, Javier.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Standing in, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 5. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, The batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 20.
The last at bat, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Moustakas moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 4.
So striding in, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. And that retires the side. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers nothing. Jordan Hicks is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hicks has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And it's fouled away. And that misses 1-1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Archer earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
Tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling, or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Stars started, not far away. We're running all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Stars started, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.
Well, with the roof shut, the condition. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Ambush tactics. Ambush
Loud noises
tactics.
right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he rips it on the ground to second. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. But the Cards are on the board. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Into the corner and slicing foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. In is Christian Yelich. His career line against Wainwright. He's a .333 hitter. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up. Here's Matt Carpenter, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Yank on the ground down the line. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. High and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really like. To work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here's Javier Baez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Boom.
Popped him up.
Pop.
Arcia has a play. One down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. So it's first and second with two men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Wainwright, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen.
Foul.
As we'll give you a look on our monitors here.
Foul.
All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
The second baseman, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball, one strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Go foul.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. Wainwright's ready. Here's the 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. It's the... And now Bryce Harper. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Braun is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Harrison Bader. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Braun, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Braun to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 6-0. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away. I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in. So here now is the pitcher, Corbin Burns. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Now batting, the first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit sharply on the ground, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault
Now
the pitcher for going
right
to that
fielder.
well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Arcia.
A ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Making 1 for 2 now. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Fouled away. Arcia, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. No balls and 1 strike. Wainwright comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Fouled off.
Serious? You won't fucking die?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper for the track to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Break it someone up in the bullpen.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Kane on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Adam Wainwright. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Garcia has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jesus Aguilar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Ben Gamel will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. On the ground to the right side. Wong gets to it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Jacob Barnes will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Colton Wong now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play. And 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
First pitch, hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Orlando.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing.
What?
Did he go around?
Yes, he did.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Still 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Bryce Harper. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun on the run. He's there and records the first out.
No, we're all doing it. I can't figure out what to do. Oh, I just
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. One out, nobody on. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Line toward the alley in left center. Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Digging in now for the Brewers. Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the man.
The pitcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Number 44 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Alex Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Harrison Bader. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2. Josh Donaldson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. Here.
Number 26. Josh Donaldson.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him. John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 0-1 in the count.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
A pause and the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Brewers.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Javier Baez. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Knebel is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Colton Wong will stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Wong. He's set. Here it comes. Popped straight up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Fouled off. Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean it.
Oh, he misses it. The throw into second, and he is in there. Runner at second now. Matt Barnes takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. No balls and a strike to count. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. Out of here into the visitor's bullpen. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men.
My boy. Yo, okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Who get out of here? I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught the flow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want, but Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio brave. These chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me 1,000. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county from out that S-class. I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. It's going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the f about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the door was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, some natural starter cap.
It's a cold Wisconsin. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis. The
first delivery to him on the way.
Goldschmidt
takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
To Aguilar for the double play. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And right into the shift. Garcia gloves it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He went deep in the contest last night.
The shortstop.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he fouls this one off. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Slow roller down the third baseline. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's really struggled. 0 for 10, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Matt Wieters
takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. King comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first base.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ryan Braun becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off to St. Louis, the right fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 0-1 offering. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Aguilar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Matt Wieters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Kane is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman.
Look at it.
The first pitch is hit pretty well to right. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Schwarber is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Fastball well outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second of the game as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Corbin Burns will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, Josh Donaldson down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Shaw has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
First offering on its way.
Aguilar.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Pops this one up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Alex Claudio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the pitcher.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Moustakas is there. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Nope. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophies. As far as hitting in baseball today.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Next for Milwaukee.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Brewers digging in and looking for more. Ben Zobrist. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. At the plate, Bryce Harper in previous meetings with Alex Claudio. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field.
Trent
But
Harper
this is
and trade him.
unfortunately
Can't
right
have them.
at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
What the heck?
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder, number 20.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Third base.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Braun. On the warning track, he makes the... Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now in the box, Travis Shaw. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that.
I'm not tired.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not tired.
First psychology to outthink his opponent.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Moustakas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Moving under it, Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Perez going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Matt Wieters.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it. And the throw in the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
The pitcher, number 49, Jordan Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Perez back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Hernan Perez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Brewers down to their final out now, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Zobrist has it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Sesame Street, but the numbers speak like, come on, it's going down about the free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them, bigger than beach balls. I'm knocking loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the
the clothesline, but watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay him no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy, rip the microphone straight. Right. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Yeah. Right. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. We know it. I keep it hardcore like paracord. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross. Flip flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a. Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly